Innovation is about doing something that nobody has done before. That could lead to a new product, a new service, a new way of solving a problem, or new ways of working together. What distinguishes something as truly innovative? Do small innovations count? We must try to be precise when we talk about innovation and not use the terminology in a lazy way. Too many products claim they're innovative when in fact they are just minor and sometimes unnecessary modifications to existing products. True entrepreneurship is about breakthrough or disruptive innovation. We must avoid falling into the trap of calling minor changes innovative or disruptive. To be creative is to think differently, to come up with interesting ideas and solutions. You need to find the right questions, the ones which will act as a catalyst for new thoughts and fresh perspectives. You need a degree of honesty that allows you to say what things are really like. Constructive criticism is essential. To be innovative, you have to be able to implement your ideas, and that often involves challenging what already exists. Innovation is about challenging the status quo. Entrepreneurs are people who are compelled to challenge the existing and dominant ways of thinking. Challenging the status quo when you work for an organization is not so straightforward. How easy is it to speak up, to give an alternative point of view when all your colleagues think in a very similar way? Can you go against this groupthink? The problem in many organizations is that the dominant organizing principle is conformity. Ideas for major improvements rarely get implemented. The gap between the idea of innovation and the reality becomes too great. When this happens, it reinforces the idea that change is too difficult, that innovation is too problematic. People soon get the idea that it's easier not to rock the boat. They are locked into the existing ways of doing things. Change, when it does occur, is minor and incremental. The problem with incremental change is that there's always going to be jam tomorrow, not today. The strategic plan says everything will be better in 5 or 10 years. The annual work plan says things will be better by the end of the year. Your to-do list says you will have improved things by next week. The problem with this approach is that nobody stands up and says, now, today, this is completely unacceptable. There is no sense of urgency because everything can be put off to a later date. The entrepreneurial mindset challenges you to think about what really matters, to apply a process of innovation, and to try to make big changes and improvements. To really be innovative, it's important to have a sense of urgency and to ask the question, can you go beyond just incremental change?